Hello, hello, hello. How's it all going out there? Welcome to the Printmas Advent Calendar, days 16 to 20. That's right, I'm a little delayed with some of these. Sorry about that. Been pretty busy last few days, juggling lots of different projects and the usual family commitments. And it's kind of left no time for personal darkroom printing and streaming. But I'm back, and hopefully I'll be able to do every day now up until and counting down to Christmas. So as usual, if you are new to the show, don't forget to subscribe below and like the video. And you can also find me on Twitter and Instagram at The Dark Shed. You can say hello there. So catching up time. And also don't forget to say hello in the chat if you're watching live, or in the comments afterwards. So we have got two advent calendars to open today. Look at that. That's how far behind I am. And far behind I am. I've actually not accidentally squished day 24. I might have had a little peek in there as well. But today we've got 16 to 18. Let's open this up. It's the classic Ilford HB5. Woohoo! Look at that. I may have shot that before. And then we've got 19 to 21, which is more Ilford. Oh, it's an Ilford double headliner today. Ilford XP2. So that's the C41. Black and white film, but developed in C41 chemicals. And is that what's in this one? Oh yeah, so the instant compact thing, disposable, that was in the other day, that's XP2 as well. Two of those, look at that. Right, next up we have, just check, Billy's here. Hello Billy. How are you doing? I was fortunate enough to actually meet Billy for the first time. Great to meet you, Billy. The other day on a Sunny 16 video chat we had for the 1 hour challenge. Come to that in a minute. So last week I was, what was I doing? Was it last week? Yeah, I was printing this image. I just dropped a piece of card in my drink. Wet cardboard, what we like. I was printing this image, which was a large format negative 4x5 of some bird nests, and I had loads of tilt and swing going on, and so much that, as you can see in the bottom left of the frame, you could see where the image circle of the lens was. So when I went to print it, I cropped that out, and let's just see if I can actually change the image. It's not changing for some reason. Come on. Technology's gone to pot. Why are you doing that? Oh well. You don't get to see the image. That's a shame. Let's see if I can bring it up full screen. No, it doesn't want to change. Something weird going on there. Well, I'll just grab it. Here it is. So that was the final print on Ilford FB Classic Matte. Really quite pleased with that. So yeah, that was that. Let's see. See, now I do need to be able to change the image, because I can't show you what I'm working on today if I can't. Bear with me, caller. Hotkeys, where are you? Left and right. Can't do that. Oh well, I don't know what's going on there. I'll have to improvise. I don't know how I'm going to improvise. That was, how can I do this? Think quickly and on my feet. Oh, this will work. That's good, isn't it? I've got to go through and delete all the images that I've already done in these sessions. Here's a bit of a flashback for you, going through them. Oh, they all look weird sizes. I can't actually see what's going on. Wow, this is clunky. Watch me delete the one that I need. No, still not worked. Pretty good. So let's just move on because this is really quite dull. It's dull for me as well. So let's just, where was I? Slick. That print, this is where it was. This is where I was talking about this print, wasn't I? A little reminder, if you're a subscriber to my patronage and magazine subscription, that all the prints and the live streams are on the Dark Shed Live section of my website, which is here. Okay, if you go to the shop, on the bottom left, there's a Dark Shed Live section. So I'm putting up all the prints that I'm making during these Christmas sessions. Okay, and if you are a subscriber to the lowest tier, you will get a voucher for one of those for free. Okay. If you redeem that, there's a free shipping option, so it gets shipped with your next edition of the magazine, which is zine, which is coming in January. And if you're not a subscriber yet, head over to the subscription page where you'll see the various tiers available. So this print is not dead tier is it's not ending, but I'm putting the price up at the end of this year. So you need to get in quick if you want to be a subscriber to that at that price point, which is £20 a year plus P&P, and then that will get you a voucher for one of those prints and any I make within the next 12 months while you're subscribed, and it'll get you 4 editions of my quarterly zine as well. This is the launch issue. If you subscribe now, this will be the first one you get, and the next issue, like I say, is coming out at the end of January. Back orders will be available if there are any copies left. So there we go, that's enough promoing for that. Last week, what happened last week? One of the things that I was working on, that Billy, who's in the chat, hello, was involved in, was doing the 1 hour photo challenge for Sunny 16 podcast. And we had some guests, Billy, one of them. And it's great fun discussing what we had planned and then all heading off separately for our 1 hour shoot, and then coming back together to hear how it all went. And I used Kodak XX for that, which was the first window in the Advent calendar, I think. And that's a motion picture film, black and white, and it's been used in films like Schindler's List, Psycho, Memento, Magnolia. So it's a well-established black and white film. I've got a little sneak preview. See, I can't get the gallery to work. I'd show you a sneak preview if I could get it to work. There it is. There it is. So that was one of the images. I shot the whole roll, bar 2 frames, during the hour, of a technique using a projector. So behind me I've got a white sheet, and behind that the projector is projecting an image onto that with another photo that I've got. And then I've got a light on the left-hand side of the picture, lighting me up. Okay, so that's a little sneak preview. And to take the photo, I had to put the camera on timer, then run round and get into position in time. So I was quite pleased with that, actually. considering. There are a lot of duff frames in there. Right, on to tonight. I am printing this image here, which is it is Mount Cook in Mount Cook in the South Island of New Zealand. I wanted to print a bit of a wintry scene, I guess, given the time of year, and make some postcards. So I'm printing onto Ilford postcard, paper, card stuff, so I can send off to people. And like I say, I wanted something a bit wintry, a bit snowy, so Mount Cook, you can see there in the distance, and there's a glacier that comes down from it and melts into the lake, which is Hooker Lake, in the foreground here, and you've got snow and ice all in the lake. So it's a nice, easy, quick print. I've already done my test strips, which you can see here, hopefully. There we go. And I'm just, because I want to do quite a few of them, I'm keeping it as simple as possible. So I've just tried to get the contrast and exposure balanced. So I'm getting detail in the highlights and the shadows, excuse me, in one exposure. I don't want to be messing around with split grades or anything like that. I just want to be able to print a load of them fairly rapidly. So I'm going to crack on and do a few of those now. Just switch to the multicam. So even though this is like postcard paper, it's no different to normal paper regards development or anything. I'm just going to check the focus again. So I had that problem recently where it was going out of focus. Yeah, it does look like it shifted a touch again. Right. So I'm printing at grade. Can't even see what grade I've got. Grade 4. Into the holder. And it's for 11.3 seconds. So here's the paper. Same with all the other papers, comes in a light-proof bag. Over there. The only difference is it's a thicker card. I don't know if you can see that in that light, but there's a bit of a postcard style print on the back. So in we go. What I'm actually going to do is stack a load of these up and just develop them all at the same time, so I can probably do 4 at a time. Get all the paper at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Not forgetting which ones I've actually exposed onto. Just make sure I've got the paper the right way around as well. So all I'm doing is I'm looking at the print on the back, making sure that the top is at the top. I'm placing it in the easel. I could do a bit of dodging, probably around here and here as well, just to try and bring out a bit more detail on this side, which I've actually just done. See that print as I was explaining it by accident. So there we go, I've exposed 4 in a row. Now I'm just going to take them over to the developer and get them all. Now this is where a tray would be a lot easier for doing this, for doing these kind of lots of small prints at the same time. Start the timer on that first one, because you could literally just chuck them in a tray and develop a load in one go, whereas this I've got to clip them all in. Give those all a little jiggle. Oh, Graham's here. Oh, abuse, as always. Hi Graham, how are you doing? My audio is a cry. It's the enlarger. It's the fan on the enlarger. Nothing I can do about it. Right, so that's the first one. Probably took about 10 seconds to get them all across, didn't it? So, stop. And into the fix, start the timer. Give it a little jiggle. And there we go. Billy's just put a question in about, do I know anyone who's used the Intrepid enlarger? Mine only does 35mm, seemed like a nice option for medium and large, but wasn't sure how people have gotten on with it. Do I know anybody with the Intrepid enlarger? Possibly. I know somebody's got an Intrepid large format camera that they use for enlarging as well, I believe, for enlarging their prints. Can you get the enlarger just by itself? I don't know. I thought it was like you turn the large format camera into a enlarger. Right, there's 4 of those done. I see the whatever enlarger you've got, you will need a different lens for different formats. As long as the light source is big enough for large format, it shouldn't be a problem. You just need the right focal length lens to cover the image, cover the negative. There we go. I'll go wash these properly in a second. I'll just bring them up to the front to show you, and then I will stop. There we go. All done. Nice, easy, quick print. Good result. Graham saying you can use the light source back with any camera. Any large format camera, I assume that is. Really saying also getting the camera, since you don't have one of those either. Or you can get a chroma. Does the Ilford, not Ilford, Intrepid enlarger light source fit on a chroma as well? I don't know. Right, on that note, I'm going to crack on with a load more of these. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I will definitely be back tomorrow for sure. See you all then. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.